EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Green Bay Packers. And his punter, Ethan Evans, gonna send this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL, Brock is 3rd as a starter from Utah State. It's Jordan Love.
What's cool about Jordan's story too, Kate, is he's officially moved beyond the story of how his career began, of sitting and waiting for his opportunity to shine. Now we just get to celebrate all these shining moments, showing off the talent that he's got.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Love from the gun. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now a toss. This is Jacobs. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. This is Jacobs running left. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and long for him here. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
And the Packers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 42 as this opening drive continues. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Love now, off the play action. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now a toss to Jacobs, headed left. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Just an outstanding play by that safety. But I'll say this, Kate, that offensive coordinator, take note. Those safeties are flying downhill. To create a negative play on a toss, I can assure you a reverse, a trick play, something over their heads coming eventually.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Love out of the shotgun. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 2nd quarter. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone. Jacobs will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7. He gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Now backed up to the 8, 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Love. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Rams. Rams on offense, ready for their opening drive. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
Well, we've had to wait until the second quarter to finally see him and his offense out there. And we're going to see what they have in them here, Kate, in a hurry. Want a touchdown? Well, how long they've been sitting over there, I know the feeling. You're chomping at the bit. You're likely going to be pretty aggressive with the football.
It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hip. To cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First carry now for Kyron Williams. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. It's the Rams with work to do on 2nd and 12. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
And the Packers will go with a dime look. 3rd down coming. Stafford from the gun. Gain of 27 yards there. And it brings up an LA first down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Defense showing blitz. Stafford. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. The Packers are headed back to the field, so we'll get a look at Romeo Dobbs. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. To the air with Love. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, Love. And someone stepped in, it's intercepted. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick six. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll take the lead.
Rams 7, Packers 6.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Nixon now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Packers offense headed out late in the half. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Love back to it after the pick. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Here's Love. Completes this one to Dontavion Wicks. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
1st down.
Here's Love to throw. He lobs it deep middle. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick six. 2nd time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick six to watch.
Now they'll try the point after. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the halftime report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the second quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great second half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward. As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break.
as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Blake Corum now to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Going from the pistol, Stafford hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards on the play. And the Rams are going to have a first down. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Give to Williams from the gun. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for 3rd down.
Well, you can scratch that one from the playbook, and you're not going to call it again if you can't impact the tackle. You just saw him sitting right there. He was ready for a feast, and he buried that draw before it could get started.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Sanford. Got a man, that's McCullough. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
And a Rams first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Straight ahead with Williams. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Nate Hobbs in on that stop.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Throwing now, Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
8 yards to go.
To throw, Stafford. Off pass to Williams. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
9 yards. First down, Rams.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. And he can't escape. The Packers drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck in the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Back to throw here, Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Joshua Carty on for the Rams field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this stays a one-score, 8-point game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Jacobs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Love from the gun. Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
They get 13 on the pickup, and that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for you.
Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
He'll throw it. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. And the Rams bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try to miss the mark. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Man in motion, headed right. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain. All right, here we go, 2nd down.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Packers' 46-yard line.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Setting up to pass. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
The Rams are set to punt. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Rams are winners as we say so long from Green Bay.